Hello, subscribers and other people. Yeah, so I cut out a few parts of, not a few parts, but on the way to Mount Moon, I was really uninterested in showing you all the trainer fights. Really nothing happened. It was mostly just walking and battling useless trainers. So yeah, really unimportant. And I didn't record this part because I didn't feel it was 100% necessary because I really just didn't want to deal with it. I figured I'd just start up with Mount Moon. We get our second Pokemon, our only other Pokemon we're going to have for a while, actually, because it's the only water Pokemon accessible this early. Magikarp, which I nicknamed What the Fuck, because this thing is fucking awful. Like, worst fucking Pokemon ever in the entire world. And if you ask why I got it, if you know anything about Pokemon, which I'm hoping you do if you're watching this, because I want to explain some things to you, but some things you should just have common knowledge of, and if you don't, sorry bro if I'm leaving you hanging. Anyway, Magikarp will evolve into Gyarados eventually, which is a fucking awesome Pokemon. So we go from a shitty Pokemon to an awesome Pokemon. Works for me. I'll deal with the shitty one for as long as I can. Hopefully not punch children as I get aggravated with it, but it's alright. So I'm pretty much just going to be switch training this thing, just switching it in, switching it out, switching it in, switching it out, switching it in, switching it out, if you get the picture by this point. Not too interesting, of course, but I figured I'd show you a part of Mount Moon. It'll take me 2 episodes to get through this, which, I mean, isn't too big of a deal. I don't especially like this cave. I actually hate it. I've hated it since, like, I've had this game when I was a little kid. So we get a Paralyze Heal, which is good. That can be pretty useful later on. So what the fuck? Magikarp, pretty much, its stats are awful. It pretty much has good speed, absolutely fucking pitiful attack, and terrible special attack. Mine is actually a modest nature Magikarp, which eventually will be a Gyarados, but until then, the nature really won't matter because it won't do any attacking. The only attacks a Magikarp does learn is Splash at level 1, Tackle at level 15, and Flail at level 30. And God knows I'm not letting it get to level 30 because it does evolve at level 20 into Gyarados, which is a monstrous water-flying snake thing, which I've always wondered why the fuck isn't it Dragon Water or anything of that nature. Water flying, it's an interesting combo, to say the least. So we fight a bug catcher here. He has a Weedle, of course. Weedle is a fucking awesome Pokemon. I gotta love Weedle. He's cute in this game. Look at him, he's just chilling. So I will go into Cannons, who recently evolved into Wartortle, level 16, and he will evolve into Blastoise, level 36. Woo! And that won't be for a while, but that'll be right around Rock Tunnel, I'm guessing. If I'm doing it with 2 Pokemon, I'll have a lot of experience on both of them. Pretty much, yeah. So I'm going to nickname all my Pokemon throughout this entire playthrough, by the way. And What the Fuck is just awesome for a Gyarados, because you see a Gyarados, when you're fighting a Gyarados in a walkthrough, the other guy must be wondering, what the fuck, where did he get this fucking thing? So yeah, my options for water Pokemon in this playthrough are, obviously Blastoise is automatically going to be one of them, and Gyarados is going to be one of them at this point. So 2 members of my team down. I'm looking into Pokemon such as Kingler, Tentacruel, Seadra, who else is there? What the fuck? Dugong. Who else? Vaporeon, yep, that's one. Poliwrath, and Slowbro. Any of those will be viable options. I'm not going to tell you exactly what I'm going to get, because I want it to be somewhat of a surprise when it comes around, but those are the only, like, really strong water Pokemon around in this game. There isn't a wide variety, so I'm gonna have to pretty much play my ass off and manage. I don't know what I'm doing here, just fucking standing here. What the fuck was I doing? What the fucking shit? I must have been on Facebook or something, like not paying attention. But yeah, I'm just standing, I'm just making love to this guy. I'm just kissing him and shit, and just standing. It's still going, God. Son of a bitch, I'm sorry. I would have cut this out if I knew this was in here. I just threw this shit together at the last second because I got shit to do later. So I was like, alright, I'm moving again. Alright, holy shit. So I go up here. I keep finding Pokemon. Son of a bitch. I should have like had repels or something. But I don't even think you can get them this early in the game. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I don't care. These parts are relatively short because the cave parts are just so boring, and especially the switch training with Magikarp. If I made you sit through that long, like 16 minutes of just Magikarp switching in and out in cannons, just killing everything in one shot, and trainers and walking and cave and more walking and cave and more walking. I love how I said I'd kill everything in one shot and I didn't kill that guy in one shot. Anyway, yeah, so I take him out, get some experience. This is all training. This is me just grinding out for levels, and trust me, when I say grinding, it was like fucking pulling teeth. Magikarp is so fucking awful to train. Alright, so I do have my Wi-Fi back up on my DS as of tonight, which is great. I do intend to get as many battles as possible. I miss it so much. It's been at least a month since, more than a month since I've been out of Pokemon competitive battling. I'm gonna have so many battles, I cannot believe it. I miss it a lot. So yeah, my first battle I think it was gonna be against a friend named Scissorp, relatively new YouTuber, has great videos, has support from King Daddy DMAC, if you know who that is. I'm guessing you do. Very competitive battler, great battler, smart battler. Check his channel out, DMAC's channel. Also check out Scissorp, Sizzirp. He's doing a few battles right now, which I do enjoy. He's a good battler. I've had a battle against him before. Yeah, so he's been a friend on YouTube. Haven't had any contact with him recently, but he's a good battler. Check his battles out. They're interesting. I like his teams. So yeah, just trying to help my fellow YouTubers out in here. He doesn't have enough subscribers. He should have way more than he does. He has really good narrating voice. Watch his shit. So I faced this bitch with the Clefairy. She was working in the corner near the street sign in the middle of the cave. I don't know why she would work the cave. Why not like hit up the Pokemon Center? You can clearly get some more dudes over at the Pokemon Center rather than hanging out in the cave. You seem kind of sketchy. So this part is coming to a close relatively soon after this battle. So that is going to be it for this battle, I believe. Yep. Last Iris goes down. Look at her sticking her ass out, just begging for it. So this is going to come to an end. I'm going to save up here, and next time we're going to head through Mount Moon. I don't know if we're going to get out or not. I think we might. And then we're going to head over towards Cerulean City. Thank you for watching, guys. Keep joining in and watch for more.